Hey guys, it's Spoot again with Fort Misery Gaming. We're going to be talking about a Sinoalice event that we have mostly suspect that is coming up. Mostly because we've got the Phoenix armor, which is effective against orcs. So here we are. We think, and I say think because if we're getting an armor event, usually that means that whatever the armor is effective against is coming up, and thus far they have kept pretty close to that. We've got like Fafnir, Jormungandr, like all of these things have sort of come in order. So for the most part, if we got orc armor, orc is next. Which is going to be nuts, because he's the dude with Defiant Roar 3, so get ready to replace your justices, guys. So the thing you want to keep in mind about this specific raid is that he is weak against magic attacks. So your gunner, your paladin, your mage are going to be the way to take this dude down. The equipment that you get from the Phoenix event going on right now, it deals extra damage to the orc if you are wearing it as a set, so that's probably good. Here you go. Just to kind of give you a heads up. Event's probably going to be good for a week. It's going to be on timers like everything else, so there's not a whole lot else going on, but I can show you the stats for him. So he's almost a 4,000 stat SR to an L, and he does have Defiant Roar 3, which is the only nightmare in the game currently that you'll actually have 3 with. So we're actually pretty cool about that. So just to give you guys a little look-see, if you're on the wiki, you can go ahead to, or the wiki, if you're on the database, you can go ahead and check out the little conquest events in the menu. So far, we've had Nightmare in the Chapel, Dragon of the Depths. We're looking at Ogre and Fenrir are the likeliest candidates next. We'll probably see Dorothy come with, but there's no telling since we are so far on that. We are so far down that one, but you'll see it just brings you to this one, tells you sort of his story thing, except it's in, Japanese. Obtainable nightmare, drop rates, that kind of stuff. And that is what you are building for currently in the bird event. Grind the armors out. They're pretty good. There isn't a whole lot to go over on the event. It's just like Jormungandr. It's just like Fafnir. Probably good to have. It's free stats for the most part, so even if you end up grinding it and there's nothing else going on, because we're not going to have clams for too much longer, if at all. So if you're done with the Phoenix armor, finish those up. This is likely the event we will see next. As far as the banner goes, your guess is as good as mine. There's just no way to tell for sure because we don't know. Things have been very crazy lately. But look out for Ogre. It's a really good nightmare. This is one of the ones that everybody's kind of looking forward to, much like Barbarian. So keep sort of an eye out for these. We'll probably see it either Thursday or Monday, depending on when the next set of banners decides to drop. We haven't heard anything on Twitter specifically, but they're usually pretty good the day before. So worst case scenario, we'll start hearing from them either tomorrow or Thursday. So that's sort of it. Keep an eye out on this event. Remember, magic damage, very important. He is physical resistant. He has a crap ton of physical defense. So it will take you... He's not very quick, so he's not going to hit you too many times, but he is going to hit you hard. So that's actually kind of funny the way I said that there. Hard! Anyway, so bring your polearms, bring your ranged weapons, bring your mages. If you're a support and you've got orbs, this is the time to do it. You will probably almost definitely need at least a healer to take him on later on, because this dude hits like a truck. But I believe in you. I think you guys can do it. But that's it for me. We will go into more depth on the event when it's actually released, but we're just sort of going in order of operations at this point. Like, the orc armor is coming out, so we can assume that the Orc campaign, or the Orc Conquest, is out next. Mostly because, as stated, Jormungandr followed the same principle, and then Fafnir followed the same principle. We got the armor about a week or 2 weeks before. So, that's it from Spoot. You guys have a good one. Are you looking forward to the Ogre? Do you want to see less or more justice in your Grand Colos and your Colos? Tell us about it. See what's going on.